Hello there, it's Paul Mash TV time again. Thank you so much for joining us. We got another great interview coming up for you in just a moment. But before we begin, if you haven't yet, click that subscribe button and the bell down there, and anytime a new episode comes your way, you'll be notified and you can check that out. And as always, leave a comment on the comment section, and we'd love to hear from you there. And if you'd like to, go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/Paul Mash TV. And of course, you can follow us there, send us an inbox, even comment on the things you see there. And if you'd like to send us an email, you can. It's paulmashtv, all one word, at gmail.com. And if you're a band or a solo artist that want to be on the show, of course, you can email us there and we'll tell you how to be on the show. But we love fan mail as well, so send us a fan letter and we'll always get back to you there. And all this is going to be recapped at the closing credits at the end of the show, so stay tuned for that. From New Braunfels, Texas, we have Sammy Dale today. Very awesome country singer, and I think you're really going to love him. And we'll get to that in just a second, but first here's a quick word from Galtar. It's a guitar made just for women, and we'll be right back right after this.
Ready in 5.
Darling, when nothing else seems to match up. Galtar, the musical apparel that fits any outfit. Galtar, bringing heaven to earth, one gal at a time. GaltarHeaven.com.
Okay, we're back, and with us from New Braunfels, Texas, we have Sammy Dale with us today. Thanks for joining us, Sammy.
It's my pleasure, Paul. Good to be with you, brother.
Yeah, I'm glad to have you here today. Well, tell us a little bit about how it all began for you. I mean, I'm sure you always wanted to be a musician when you were little, and it kind of started from there. Maybe it goes deeper than that. Tell us in your own words.
Yeah, no, it does. I grew up in a little town of Kingsbury, Texas, and way back when I was a kid, my granddaddy owned a little bar over there, and growing up, kids back then, we used to all hang around the bars and stuff, and mom and daddy did and their friends, and from a young age, I started just learning all the songs on the old jukebox there, and listening to all the good old country music, and you know, when I was in about my early teens, Daddy started talking to the bands, letting me get up there on stage with them, start doing a little singing and picking with them and stuff. And my love for it just kind of grew from there, and I just kind of always wanted to see what I could do with it.
Oh, okay. Well, I know you've been doing this quite a while, and I hope you'll be around a lot longer and making people happy with your music. I mean, that's what it's all about, anyway.
I hope so. I hope so. I feel good, man. I feel good. I feel like I'm just hitting my prime right now. Even as long as I've been doing it. I've finally come into something that I think is right where my soul wants to be right now. I've got some new people around me. I'm working with new people, new music, a little bit different style than what I've done before. And I tell you what, Paul, I couldn't be happier about what I'm doing right now.
Well, that's what it's all about, and I'm glad that you are. Tell us about some of the influences that really motivate you to be the artist you are today. I'm sure some of the legends come to mind, but tell us in your own.
Many legends come to mind, but there is only one man I attribute to really set me on the path I am today as not just a singer, but as an entertainer, and that's Elvis Presley. Elvis did more for me than he would ever imagine. I mean, as an entertainer, I try to take everything inside of me and give it to my audience, and it's a very electrifying, very energetic show when I'm on stage. And I try to make every single person that comes to that show feel like this was the greatest show they've ever seen, and Elvis did that every single time he was on stage. And I learned more from watching that man growing up than I think anybody else.
Yeah, and that's true. And of course, he was kind of multi-genred himself because he could do rock and roll, he could do country, he could do gospel. I mean,
He could do it all. Yeah, it didn't matter if it was blues, like you said, blues, gospel, country, rock. I mean, it just anything he put his mind to, he could do it. And And I feel the same way. I think good music is good music, man. I try not to pigeonhole myself as just a traditional country artist. I have done traditional country, and I love traditional country. Don't get me wrong, but I also want to explore my other avenues. Because I want to. My soul tells me I want to do this. I got to try to do that. Otherwise, I'm not going to be happy. You know. So I've got to go where my soul leads me. Right now, my soul has led me to New Jersey. That's I'm working with these guys in New Jersey, John Albino, Bulletproof Studios in New Jersey. These guys have been phenomenal. They're letting me really find what I want to be as an artist, and they're backing me up in that. And I work with a great team of musicians and producers and engineers, and we're coming out with some incredible new music, man.
Well, that's good, and I know you can tell everybody where to find that music at. Speaking of that, I mean, I'm sure you're on all streaming platforms.
Yes, sir. We just got the new single out. It may be a few days before it's live on all the sites, but it'll be on all. Pretty much everything, Paul. iTunes, Spotify, Pandora. It's going out to probably over 250, 300 sites. So it's going to be pretty much people here, people across the pond, wherever they're at, they're going to be able to find it. And so we got this new single called Love Lies. We just dropped this yesterday, which was my birthday. I wanted to do that, make it special for people, So we dropped this new single, Love Lies, which I'm very proud of. But in addition to that, we got 2 more coming out. We recorded 3 songs this last session. The next one's going to be called Stay a While, and which is a beautiful little ballad, a beautiful little country ballad. And we're going to be releasing that one about mid to late September. And then we got another one called The Cowboy Song, which is going to be coming out mid to late October. And this one right here, man, this is just a great tune. And if you ever watch one of them Clint Eastwood movies, Paul, where you see the cowboy riding into the sunset, the old cow, this song is it's going to take you right back to those times, man. It just talks about one of them old cowboys, out on the range, doesn't care if he lives or dies. It's a great song, and I think everybody's going to really love the new music, man.
Okay, yeah, and we will be playing that in a second. Is there anything else you want to tell us about the song? Like, is there a story behind it, or?
Love Lies was written by my producer John Albino. It's just a great song about just about love and loss, man. You get the message, but the thing about this song is that the way it was put together, it just really hits you right from the get go, man. As soon as you plug that thing in, and you start listening to it, it grabs you. Um, and the arrangement they did on this song was phenomenal, in my opinion. I just think they did an incredible job. I was very proud to sing it, very proud to get in there and work with this song. I couldn't ask for a better job from the guys in the studio. The musicians, incredible musicians, like I said, just some top-notch guys. I couldn't be prouder of it, and I just hope we can make some noise with this thing. And then, like I said, with the next 2 singles coming out, and see where it takes us. It's a little bit new venture for me. It's a little bit new avenue. The music's a little bit different than what people are used to hearing from me. But you know what? I think everybody's going to love it, and I'm enjoying it. And so hope everybody will come along with this ride with us, man, and take this ride and let's have some fun with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you, man. Now, as far as the social media goes, I mean, where are you at? I mean, I know you're on Facebook, but
Facebook and what I'm doing right now is primarily Facebook and Instagram. That's about the 2 that I stick with. And I'll be honest with you, I'm more on the Facebook side than the Instagram. So if you really want to get in touch with Sammy Dale, you want to follow us, you want to see what's going on. I got my friend page, which is about 5,000, about tapped out, but on Sammy Dale. But we just created a new page called The New Sammy Dale. And it's called The New Sammy Dale because that's what we're looking at, man. It's kind of a rebirth, realignment of my whole career, So they're called The New Sammy Dale, and you can go follow us over there and check out what we're doing. And we're going to be posting a lot of stuff. And we got some real cool people behind us, some promotion people. Chris Beer, he's been an awesome guy. He's got my back. This guy's been aces in my book, man. He's jumped on the wagon and he's driving that train with both hands, man. Great guy, man. But we got several other people that are jumping on board with us, and we're just gonna try to make as much noise as we possibly can with this thing there, Paul.
Yeah, Chris Bear has been pretty good to me. Obviously, he's the one that recommended you and several artists I've had on my show. So I want to give a shout out to him as well. And we're going to be playing that song Love Lies in just a second, but I think that's all we really need for now. So we want to thank you so much, Sammy, for being on the show. And we want you to come back anytime you want to plug any of your new stuff, and we'll be glad to have you back on.
I would appreciate that, Paul. I really thank you for your time, brother. And again, congratulations on 7 years of these interviews, man. I can see why people like to talk to you, man, because you're a good person to talk to, and I appreciate your time and taking the time with me and my music. And we'll talk to you soon, brother.
Okay, well, thank you. And yeah, you made my day, by the way. So anyway, here it is, Love Lies, and it begins right now.
Whoa, whoa. Love lies when you're down and out. I was happy all by myself, living in this world, didn't need nobody else. I was so alone, but I didn't know. You walked right in on my poor heart, opened up the door, knew I missed you from the start. I said, oh no, here I go again. Oh, yeah. 'Cause love lies when you're down and out. You don't know what I'm talking about. Love lies 'cause it seems so real. You don't know how it feels. You don't know how it feels. I was captivated by your smile. How could I resist a gal with so much charm and style? I said all for shame, see all the dream in your eyes. Make it easy, let my guard down. Play with my emotions, make me feel so safe and sound. I was all in again, all in again. Then you walked out, oh yeah. 'Cause love lies when you're down and out. You don't know what I'm talking about. Love lies 'cause it seems so real. You don't know how it feels. You don't know. Gotta treat me like a real man, but you keep me all that you can. Yeah, keep me down and out. That's not what I'm talking about. When you call me baby, yeah, do you want me, baby? Oh, you got a hold on me. Yeah, you got a hold on me. You know what I'm talking about. Kicking me when I'm down and out. How it feels.